What is the divine right of kings in medieval philosophy? Have you ever wondered how kings justified their rule in medieval times? The divine right of kings is a fascinating concept that played a major role in shaping political thought during that era. This doctrine emerged in medieval European philosophy and provided a framework for understanding the authority of monarchs. According to this belief, kings received their right to govern directly from God. This meant that their power was not granted by any earthly institution, such as a parliament, nor did it relying on the consent of the people. Because kings were seen as chosen by divine will, they were accountable only to God. This idea positioned the monarch as a representative of God on earth, which gave their rule a sacred legitimacy. The Christian Church had a strong influence during the medieval period, and this doctrine paralleled the Church's own authority. Just as the Church claimed its power was God-given, so too did the king claim his political power. The divine right of kings supported the idea of monarchical absolutism. This meant that the king held supreme power over the state and its people without any checks from other political bodies. Essentially, questioning the king's authority was equated with questioning God's will. This made it difficult for anyone to challenge the monarch without facing severe consequences. Historically, this doctrine gained prominence in the 16th and 17th centuries. Monarchs like King James I of England were strong advocates of this view. They used it as a key justification for resisting the growing power of parliaments and centralizing royal authority. However, events like the English Glorious Revolution, which led to the end of King James II's reign, diminished the political influence of this doctrine in England. In contrast, rulers such as Louis XIV of France continued to embrace the divine right of kings well into the 18th century. This doctrine also had complex implications for the relationship between church and state. While it reinforced the king's authority, it also suggested that kings had a direct relationship with God that could challenge the church's influence. In essence, the divine right of kings in medieval philosophy is the belief that monarchs are appointed by God and possess absolute authority. This concept shaped European political thought by legitimizing monarchy as a divinely sanctioned institution. It influenced the balance of power between rulers, their subjects, and the church, leaving a lasting impact on European history.